saying it like that? Do they not care how we feel? I don't think that's what they mean. Oh, whatever. We mean good.
We do.
We mean good.
Do you?
We mean good.
I do.
We mean good.
Do you?
We mean good.
We do.
We mean good.
Do you?
Podcast episode 10. Take one.
What's up, bro sips? Welcome back to We Mean Good, episode 10.
It's episode 10. Breaking news. Breaking news. Breaking news. Floyd Mayweather Jr.
Floyd Mayweather Jr.
announces that he's going to be fighting Logan Paul in an exhibition fight in February. This just broke.
The Floyd Mayweather Jr.
Breaking now.
Yeah, literally like 10 seconds before we started the podcast.
So
Breaking.
yeah, he announces that.
This is the quickest we've ever been on news, ever.
Yeah. We're getting there, guys. We're getting there. You're watching us on our rise.
Yeah. It would be like, kind of like, whatever news. Kind of like old news, kind of. Well, as soon as it comes out,
Yeah, by the time this comes out,
everybody will probably
In
know
like-
about it.
4 days, 3 days. Yeah.
Yeah.
But just think about it if you're watching it the day that it came out.
Yeah. Don't be a freaking sleuth over here saying, oh, my Apple Watch.
Yeah. What time did they put this out?
We saw that they started recording, and I have in my ESPN. It came out like 6:30. The announcement came out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh well.
Well, that's the news on that. There's also some more funny sports related things. This isn't that current. It was what, like a couple weeks ago?
Going back on like last week, how Jake Paul knocked out Nate Robinson, and we we talked about that. It was last week or 2 weeks ago?
It was the last one. It was the last one.
And how like Jake Paul is like calling out all these boxers and everything.
And his brother gets the big one.
His brother gets it, yeah. So
That's really funny.
yeah, sorry, Jakey.
Yeah, Jakey, buddy, the big guys, they don't want to fight you.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, his brother over here, he's
He's getting the big shots. He's getting the big fights.
in the big fights.
He's getting powered down.
No, I was thinking, I think Logan was like a Biden supporter.
Really?
I think I've seen videos, and I think there's videos of like when they do that podcast that they do together.
Yeah.
Like they show not funny clip.
They show
I can't even say that I see it a lot, but like I've seen like clips on TikTok that it's like Jake Paul will say some shit and then Logan's like looking at him like, the fuck are you saying?
Yeah.
It's pretty
like,
funny.
He defended like trans.
Logan?
I think he defended like trans people before, I think, or like when against misogyny.
He's still trying to save himself from what he posted from the forest,
Japan,
the Japanese forest.
which is whatever, you know.
So more sports news.
Sports news.
I think I showed you this
You showed
last
me
week.
Yeah.
But this high school player, this Texas high school player, they were playing. I don't know if they were in their first game of the playoffs of the postseason.
Mm-hmm. Something like that.
And so one of the players, he gets ejected for bad sportsmanship or something and a bad play, unsportsmanlike conduct. So he gets ejected. He gets so mad about that he runs onto the field.
Let's let them watch it. Let them watch it. And then...
Okay.
Jesus.
So that's his reaction to getting ejected. And thanks to, let's put that back one more time.
Yeah, run it back. So he gets ejected. The officials, he's about to announce it.
No, he already announced it.
Oh my god.
The other team is celebrating that they ejected him, and he comes out to do that. So thanks to that power play, that alpha move.
Jesus.
Thanks to that alpha move, his team got disqualified from the playoffs.
And they won.
And they had went on to finish playing that game that night, and they win the game, and he squandered it.
That's terrible, man. It's like Like they probably even played extra hard just because he did that. It's like, oh, maybe we could save our chances.
Nope.
Yeah.
Yeah. So not only that, so they get disqualified. They're out of the playoffs. They win the game that night, but it's all down the drain.
Yeah.
And he gets arrested on assault charges.
It's like you were saying before, like people like that, how they have such like
zero professionalism.
Yeah, but they have such
talent. Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah. They have talent, but they don't know how to act professional. He could have been a star.
Because
he was all-time defensive.
In 2018 or some shit, he was like a star wrestler.
Yeah. He was a good athlete.
Yeah, he was.
But then you do stupid shit like this, and I think that's what's crazy about like actual professional athletes is professionalism that comes with it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because yeah, there are clips of them doing crazy shit sometimes, but for the most part, they keep their cool in crazy situations, which is something that is important if you want to become, a known athlete.
Yeah,
and
for them to make it that far, they have to have some sort of professionalism, not fucking like
tackle a ref.
Imagine MMA. Well, this has happened before. Like,
they knock out the ref.
They knock out the ref, or like in WWE when you play WWE 2008 SmackDown versus Raw, you knock out the ref, and then you can do whatever to the other people.
That's right.
The ref will wake up.
Knock out the ref. You pull out the chair from under and just fuck them up.
The ref will wake up and
then he's like, and he counts.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't know what happened, but all right, this is it. This guy was dominating before, but I guess the switch flipped the script.
Yeah.
And who knows how many athletes don't make it?
Yeah. How
many athletes there are that are actually on some other shit on another level that just aren't professional and they do something like that.
Yeah, because definitely no college wants to pick them up after that.
Oh hell no. Nah, and who knows?
He might have gotten scouts.
Yeah, they could have been. They could have been. I don't know. I don't watch high school football, but who knows? What if their team was one of the best, and because of that, they get disqualified?
Yeah,
that sucks.
Just ruin everybody else's chance along with yours. Speaking of criminals. So big news.
Yeah, the Interpol is warning police around the world.
Oh man,
that gangsters are coming to steal the COVID vaccine.
Hey Vinny. You heard the new drop-off point for the COVID vaccines? We're gonna hit it tonight at 2:30. God,
incredible. So it's not so much that there will be people trying to steal the COVID vaccine to resell, but it's the fact.
As a side note, we could just zoom into that right there.
Oh yeah. Happy birthday.
So yeah, what you're saying?
So it's not so much that people are gonna try to steal the vaccine. It's gangsters are trying to. It makes me like you fucking. It makes me think of like fucking New York gangsters coming out and
like the superheroes. We're living more like in a comic book life.
We're going towards the comic book timeline.
Yeah. There's monoliths. Yeah, there's fucking gangsters. There's gangsters on the street saving
a pandemic coming out, and they're gonna fucking steal it. They're Robin Hood.
It's like Spider-Man for the PS4. The gangsters.
The antidote.
Stealing the antidote.
Let's see what it says here. Interpol is warning countries to be on high alert for organized crime networks attempting to get their hands on the coronavirus vaccine. So that's the latest chapter of this of this comic book year.
Like when you told it to me, I thought it was a joke. I thought you were kidding.
Just making something up. No, that's real.
No, there's actually.
This is legitimate.
There's Sabinos out there. There's me and him.
The Italians.
They're with the slick back hair. It's like, hey, Vinny.
The greases coming out to play with the switchblades.
Oh my god. Such a crazy year, man.
You made this year, right? You invented it?
I made it?
Yeah, you told me last year at the end of the year before I had gone up to New York to come back.
I was planning something big.
You're like, yo, be careful in New York. You're like, oh, you might get a little sick, this and that. And then I had like a fever for like, I don't know how many days. And then now I forgot that you told me that. You were the one.
I did. I put something in your food. You thought it was like a little weird. I slapped something on your back, a little patch. Said, hey, man.
Have fun on your trip. It was like a couple days before, and like the day before, I was already feeling kind of bad.
But you went to like all the markets. You went.
Oh yeah.
You hugged people. You said, "Oh,
I did your duty.
You said, "Oh, there's no COVID. I mean, there's no sickness around, so I could hug all the people I want and clap up all the people, and then all of a sudden,
Your plan like
Yeah.
Borat.
God.
Incredible.
Yeah, it's been a hoopla of a
It's
year.
been a juicy year. Let's see what else.
God. But yeah, like I had pointed out, fucking Rudy Giuliani just got COVID.
Oh yeah,
That was today also.
that was also that's something that came out about an hour ago, our time, current, right now.
There's clips that we could put up on whatever. We don't have to look it up, but
Oh yeah,
there's clips of him
a couple. Oh yeah.
coughing into the handkerchief or sneezing
And
into the
instead,
handkerchief.
and you know when you sneeze into something, and instead of, you know when you sneeze into it and you fold it to where you sneeze, he folded it the other way to where the sneeze is on the outside, and he didn't just put it in his pocket. He wipes the sneeze on his face and on his forehead.
He goes sneeze out or the boogers out,
And then
he
he
went,
wipes it on his face. Beautiful. You know, it makes sense.
Ugh.
It fits the character. It's like the you remember how I called you the what's the character? The germ character?
Oh, the Mucinex
Yeah.
guy.
You're no longer it. Congratulations.
Thanks,
You
thanks.
passed it
I
on.
appreciate that.
Rudy Giuliani is the new Mucinex monster.
He leaks like him. He oozes.
He's fucking dripping his
Ugh.
what else? So he sneezes into it. Then there's a clip of him at the courts, still continuing his appeals. He tells this lady next to him a couple days before he tests positive, "Can you take off your mask? I can't understand what you're saying."
And then everybody else.
And then
is
the
like,
judges are like, "We can hear you fine." They hear her perfectly fine. He's like, "Oh, okay."
God, he's a couple libtards talking about Rufus Giuliani, Rodolfo.
We don't have the fan on. We're a couple of snowflakes. We're
Yeah,
gonna melt in
Yeah,
here.
we're gonna melt. What's it? Rudolph Giuliani.
Rudolph Giuliani. Yeah. He had fun in that Borat scene.
That
I
was
bet
crazy.
he's so mad that they cut him off early.
Yeah.
He was gonna go so far. I think I saw Andrew Santino post something on his. He was like, how an actor prepares or some shit, and he's like sitting there with his hand in his pants. It was today earlier on his story. It was pretty funny.
So there's gangsters. There's
The wrong Paul brother fighting the right guy,
yeah.
and football players attacking refs.
Can't make it up. Fact is literally stranger than fiction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was trying to. I don't know what I was trying to connect, and then I thought of the Will Ferrell movie.
Well, I think that was good enough for today's episode. Probably. I think so.
Do you think?
What are you trying to say?
I messed up.
What?
We were doing so good. I didn't want to. Should we put?
What happened?
We were doing good, and
What'd you do?
get closer. I overcooked the pasta before we did the episode. And come here. And I overcooked it, so now I don't know what else to make for dinner. And I didn't want to ruin the episode. We were doing so good. You know?
Yeah. Can't fucking believe it.
Thank you
Thank
guys.
you very much, Apple.
We mean good. We hope you do too.
We mean good. We do. We mean good. Do you? We mean good. I do. We mean good. Do you? We mean good. We do. We mean good. Do you?